on the news. NLC to attend minimum wage talks demands 615,000 naira. Northern Elder slams Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, says it is now a symbol of hopelessness. CBN reverses cybersecurity levy directive after presidential intervention. Nigerian Army rescues 383 hostages from Sambisa forest after 10-year captivity. US denies involvement in Iranian president's helicopter crash, offers condolences. ICC seeks arrest of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, Hamas leader Sinwar, and others for war crimes. And a slot confirmed as new Liverpool manager replacing Jordan Klopp. To listen to the news in full, kindly follow our Conche podcast on AudioMac and Spotify. NLC to attend the minimum wage talks demands 615,000 naira. The organized labourers agreed to participate in the tripartite committee meeting on minimum wage, scheduled for Tuesday after previously walking out of negotiations over the federal government's proposed 48,000 naira minimum wage. Labour leaders, including Mr. Etim Okon, Vice President of Trade Union Congress, have confirmed their attendance and reiterated their demand for a minimum wage of 615,000 naira. Despite rejecting the government's proposal, Labour is seeking a transparent and data-driven approach to determine a fair minimum wage. The Nigeria Employers Consultative Association's Director General, Mr. Adewale Smart Oyemide, has expressed optimism for a successful outcome, emphasizing the importance of negotiation and consensus building. The committee is expected to recommend a national minimum wage to the President after Tuesday's meeting. As we all know that lion is the king of the jungle, in Nigeria we have just 50 lions left. Say no to illegal killing and hunting of these animals. Let's keep them wild to keep us safe. Say no to illegal bushmeat and illegal hunting. Northern Elder slams Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, says it is now a symbol of hopelessness. Professor Usman Yusuf, a member of the Northern Elders Forum (NEF), has strongly criticized President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, stating that it has devolved into hopelessness. In a recent interview, Yusuf expressed disappointment, saying the government has failed to deliver on its promises, leaving Nigerians more hopeless than ever. He lamented that instead of bringing hope, the administration has pushed millions into poverty and out of school due to unaffordable school fees. Yusuf condemned the government's reliance on palliatives, saying it is a symbol of failed leadership. He challenged the government to showcase its achievement, warning that propaganda won't mask the harsh realities faced by ordinary Nigerians. CBN reverses cybersecurity levy directive after presidential intervention. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has withdrawn its directive to banks and financial institutions to charge a 0.5% cybersecurity levy on electronic transfers. The initial directive, issued on May 6, was aimed at funding the National Cybersecurity Fund in accordance with the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention (ETC) Amendment Act of 2024. However, following President Bola Tinubu's suspension of the levy on May 14, the CBN has altered the implementation and withdrawn the circular. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has criticized the levy, stating it would burden Nigerians and diminish their purchasing power. The reversal comes as a relief to banks, businesses, and individuals who would have been affected by the additional charges. Nigerian Army rescued 383 hostages from Sambisa forest after 10-year captivity. In a daring operation, Nigerian troops have rescued 383 women and children from the clutches of terrorists in Sambisa forest, Borno State. The hostages, including some held for 10 years, were freed by the 7th Division of the Nigerian Army, led by Brigadier General Abubakar Haruna. The successful operation also saw the troops dislodge Boko Haram insurgents from their strongholds in the forest, including Lawanti, Ukuba, and Farisu, and other enclaves. The rescue mission marks a significant victory in the fight against terrorism in the region. Welcome to Global Scene. US denies involvement in Iranian president's helicopter crash, offers condolences. The United States has extended its condolences to Iran following the death of President Ibrahim Raisi in a helicopter crash, while also categorically denying any involvement in the incident. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin stated, "The United States had no part to play in that crash. That's a fact, plain and simple." He attributed the cause of the crash to possible mechanical failure, pilot error, or other factors, emphasizing that the US has no insight into the accident's cause. The State Department also offered condolences, reaffirming support for the Iranian people's struggle for human rights and fundamental freedoms as the country selects a new president. ICC seeks arrest of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, Hamas leader Sinwar, and others for war crimes. The International Criminal Court (ICC) has announced its intention to issue arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, and several other top officials from both sides. The charges include war crimes and crimes against humanity related to the October 7th attacks on Israel and the subsequent conflict in Gaza. ICC Chief Prosecutor Karim Khan reviewed the plans in an exclusive interview, stating that the court is also targeting Israel's defense minister, Yoav Gallant, as well as two other senior Hamas leaders, Mohammed Deif and Ismail Haniyeh. This move marks the first time the ICC has targeted a close US ally's top leader, putting Netanyahu alongside figures like Russian President Vladimir Putin and former Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. A panel of ICC judges will review the application for the arrest warrants, which include charges such as extermination, murder, hostage-taking, rape, and sexual assault. Welcome to Sport Update. Arne Slot confirmed as new Liverpool manager replacing Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool FC has officially announced Arne Slot as their new manager succeeding Jurgen Klopp. The 45-year-old Dutchman will take charge on June 1st, pending a work permit. Slot has reportedly signed a 3-year deal following a compensation agreement worth up to €9.4 million. In his farewell speech, Klopp urged fans to fully support Slot, saying, "Welcome the new manager like you welcomed me. Go all in from the first day. Believe and push the team." Manchester City makes strong case for greatest ever team with historic fourth consecutive Premier League title. Manchester City have cemented their status as one of England's greatest ever teams by winning an unprecedented fourth consecutive Premier League title. Under Pep Guardiola's management, City have dominated English football, winning 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, and becoming world and European champions for the first time in their history. Their recent title win, achieved with a 3-1 victory over West Ham, marks a record 35-year unbeaten run in all competitions from open play. City's consistency and success have surpassed even the achievements of legendary teams like Manchester United, Liverpool, and Arsenal during their glory years. Midfielder Phil Foden believes that historic fourth title solidifies their position among the all-time greats, saying, "To win the Premier League 4 times, no team has ever done it before, so to do it means we are up there." And it's a wrap on the News on our Currency podcast. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to follow our podcast on Audio Max, Spotify, and also on YouTube. We're also available on all social media accounts. Thank you for listening to our Currency podcast.